Blueprint lay, San Jose haze. Podcast ways, building brighter days from the corner bodega.
How's it going, guys? My name is Rodrigo with Vibe Bodega.
The story swank, creativity sparking like the skyline gleams. Downtown lights matching hustle.
Today we do have another special guest. I will let her introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm a food content creator in San Jose.
So it was a pleasure meeting you. This is the first time us ever meeting, so I'm really thankful for you coming out and taking time of your busy day to be here with us. We are on TikTok Live as well. Most likely when you guys will be watching this, you guys will be watching on YouTube. So let's dive in and getting to know a little bit better of Ashley. So Ashley, for people meeting you for the first time, who is Ashley outside of social media?
Outside of social media, I am a teacher. That's my number one job. I'm also a coach. I coach soccer, volleyball, and track.
All ages?
So I teach soccer, middle school, and then volleyball is high school, and then also volleyball in middle school, and track middle school.
So what got you into coaching itself?
I think just being an athlete in general. I played volleyball and soccer and track and swimming when I was growing up.
So you're an all-around athlete then as well.
Yeah, so I know a thing or two about those sports. So yeah, I love it. It's fun.
And then I know you kind of have a busy day doing the whole school thing.
Yeah.
So how do you fit in all of this content creating into your busy schedule? Because I know the editing part after the recording and eating and tasting, that's the easy part.
Yeah.
But the editing, I know it takes a good minute before you actually post something. So how do you integrate that into your lifestyle?
Yeah, so I think I work on like a really strict schedule. I work from like 8 to 2:30. I get off. I usually have something lined up for me to go to and try. So I go to the gym in the morning also before work so that I have time later in the day to get whatever I want to get done. So usually in between maybe 3 o'clock and like coaching for my volleyball season, it was started at 4. So from 3 to 4, I would try to go somewhere close by. When it's not coaching season for like right now, I have a lot more time. During the weekends is usually when I'll get those things done early in the morning, early in the morning, but like after the gym. So I go to the gym 8 a.m. After that, I'll do my content creating, and then the editing part I'll do at home for like 30 minutes. Try to squeeze it in as much as I can. I like to try to get it done right then and there too, just so that like I have it like ready for everyone, and it helps like just be the first one to like put things out there so that people can see it right away.
And then what part of the Bay Area did you grow up in?
I grew up in the Evergreen area, so east side, Evergreen. I went to Evergreen High School, so that's my fit over there.
Shout out to the east side.
Yes.
How did that shape you the way you eat and explore?
Great question. Well, I think the schools that I went to were very diverse. So I had a lot of friends that were Hispanic or Asian and things like that, and I kind of just growing up in San Jose, you grow a love for all types of food just because there's just so much. But I really want to go back to my mother, who was the real explorer of all like the food spots. She's the one who taught me to just try new things. She absolutely loves that. So yeah, shout out my mom.
And then what's one thing most people don't know about you?
Ooh. Based on I think social media and like the content creating, I don't think people realize how driven I am. Just because they see one side of me as a food content creator, they don't see that how driven I am and how much effort I give into things.
No, absolutely. Yeah. Be a teacher, doing coaching, which I was not aware about, doing foodie, and most likely you have many more other talents.
Yeah, thank you.
Were you always a foodie even before social media?
Yes. So I was definitely a foodie growing up just because my mom loved to try new things. But as soon as I went to college, and saw a whole new life near the LA area. There were so many good food spots, so I definitely tried to explore as much as I could in college, and that's where I kind of fell in love with the content creating and just posting things for other people to see. It was really enjoyable.
Yeah, LA has a lot of great spots. My camera guy actually was telling me about it, hidden underground like place full of different food vendors.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to something like that in LA?
Yeah, there's a lot of food halls. There's a lot of little like Grand Central Market, like things like that, where there are a lot of good food spots in one area.
Is there like any hidden gems that you kind of want to be like, hey, you guys should check this place out? Like if you guys haven't, because I know you most likely do a lot of exploring on social media and see what people are kind of going to, but at the same time, I'm not sure, because I've seen what some of your videos, and I know you've seen Insomnia Bar and you've tasted them. Insomnia Bar is a really hidden gem. So just like in LA, is there something hidden like that? Because Insomnia Bar is like way off in like the middle of nowhere, but it tastes really good.
It's so good. It's really like quality drinks, which I love about that place. I just wish it was closer to home.
Yes.
Well, even though actually my parents do live right there in that area, so I mean it's just not a far drive if I'm visiting. But in terms of hidden gems, I will say in terms of coffee, matcha, there's Memory Look in LA. What's the other one? Maru Coffee. Those are some really good ones. I wouldn't say Maru Coffee is a hidden gem, but Memory Look is. So that was probably one of my favorites.
Would you ever go back there and kind of do a video, or have you seen people already making videos of those spots?
I would say when I am looking for content, I like to travel a lot. So I do look at specific areas where it's the most popular, where they're having new places open. So I'm already gonna go to LA, I think next month we're going.
So if anybody wants to network with Ashley that lives in LA, any influencers, tap in, guys.
Tap in. Yes.
What was your family's relationship with food growing up?
Yeah, so my parents grew up, I would say my dad grew up kind of very less privileged, and he was not able to eat the things that I eat or go to the restaurants that I go to. And kind of the same thing for my mom, but that kind of helped them as they grew up and they had the money to go to these places and give their children the best like life possible. Absolutely. They took me everywhere. So it was lucky for me, not so lucky for them because they didn't grow up with that, but they loved to eat at new restaurants, try new things. So that's kind of how it all started.
Was there any particular restaurant you guys used to visit often?
My dad loved Black Angus. He loved steak. As soon as he got a taste of like nicer-ish restaurants, that was his favorite. And he's a simple man,
absolutely.
So yeah. But other than that, we love Luna's. That's I think our go-to spot right now.
Right there
Luna's.
on Almaden?
Yes.
Yes.
So good. So good. We love that spot. But yeah, I'm gonna say those two.
And then what inspired you to start the Foodie account?
I started it in 2018 while I was in college because I would post all of these pictures of where I was, and they're like, oh my gosh, where is that? And I was like, I am tired of messaging every single person where it is. I'm just gonna make a food page and let them know just to follow me, and they can find it all there. So yeah.
Absolutely. And then what was the moment you realized, okay, this could actually be something big?
Yeah, that actually happened this year. So I did take a break when I went to college. After college, I had a break where I didn't really post anything. Plus, COVID happened. I forgot about that. So I did.
Did COVID actually happen?
It seems so long ago now. But so sorry, I got sidetracked. But what was the question?
Oh, sorry. What's the moment you realized, okay, this could actually be something?
Yes. Okay. So I started I started TikTok again this beginning of this year. I went to a coffee shop, Cafe Big Mug. I just made a quick little video just for like my friends because I wasn't popular at the time. And I posted it, and it got a lot of traction. And I was like, oh, this is fun. I like this, you know? So I was like, okay, like I got whatever, 11,000 likes or something. I was like, wow, like this is kind of cool. And I was like, might as well do this for all of the other places that I go to.
Of course.
And so I did quick little 10-second video, and I posted it, and I just kept getting more traction, more followers, and I was like, oh, this is fun.
And then, did you expect TikTok to take off the way it did?
No, it's been 11 months, and I gained maybe 6,000 followers already. It is hard, and it's kind of overwhelming to like just put stuff out there for people. But no, I had no idea, and people love it. And I love when I go out in public and they recognize me and they say something like, "Hi, oh my God, I watch your videos," or whatever. It makes like my heart so warm. So thanks guys for following me.
So basically, you're an extrovert. You like people.
Yes, absolutely. I love that.
Well, yeah, you're a teacher, obviously. So. Why do you think TikTok responded to your account so strongly?
I think I started the account really authentic. It was short clips of me just living my life, and then later on I would just actually talk to the camera and talk to the people, and it grew more and more because people recognize like authenticity, you know? And I think that's who I am.
When you visit a spot, what's the first thing you look for to know if it's content worthy?
I think any spot is content worthy, honestly. Sometimes it's those places where you don't expect it and it ends up being like the best ever. So when I look for it, honestly, first thing, customer service. When the people are friendly, they take time with their drinks. People are just in society in a rush all the time.
Yes.
And they want their drinks super fast, but you really have to take into consideration the quality of the drink, and if they're taking their time, that's how you know it's good.
Absolutely. No,
Yeah.
That's one of our other people said, that they want when people come into their coffee shop to kind of feel like family, not just another customer.
Yes, for sure. I love that feeling.
And then how do you find new places?
Oh, Yelp. I'm on Yelp, I'm on social media scrolling. I'm on Yelp, scrolling every single day. I'll expand the map. I'll look all over the Bay Area. I'm always looking for new places, and I think I've found a couple places like Playback Coffee that way. They had one review, and I was like, Playback? I've never seen that before. Clicked on it, right here. I'm going.
And then what do you think about Playback Coffee?
It's good. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. They have their Ferrero Rocher. It's like a freaking milkshake. It tastes so good, their coffee.
And then, do you get recommendations of places to go, or do you just use Yelp?
Yes. I think a lot of my followers comment on my videos saying, oh, go to this place. And I want to say 90% of the time I have already posted a video on that spot. But there are very few times where they do say, oh, go to this one. I'm kind of hesitant on that sometimes just because there's like an expectation now. Because they're like, oh, this place is so good. And then I go and I'm like, not a fan, you know, so
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I don't know.
Well, that's what I like about you. You're, from our conversation right now, you're really authentic, and you don't just go with what society says.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about it, we were just having a regular conversation with other foodies, and they were like, we're not going to just say it's good just because maybe they're paying us, or you know, people are telling us to go. We're going to give our honest recommendation about that place, because we're not going to send you and have you spend money and it's completely awful, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And then walk us through your filming style. What do you focus on?
It's half and half. I record the place that I go to, and then the food or the matcha or the coffee, whatever it is, in the shop, and then I take it out of the shop, take it to my car, eat it in my car, drink it in my car while I'm recording myself. Just because people like to see like that raw reaction, you know. So I do a little bit of both.
So kind of a little bit of storytelling.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then, what's your editing process?
Oh my gosh. So I am in my car. I try the drink, I try the food, I eat it, whatever. While I'm in the car, sometimes if I don't have anywhere to go after, I'll add all the videos. It's usually just one clip if it's the review in my car, and then I'll edit it. Sometimes I'll make mistakes or say something I didn't like, so I'll cut it out. But for the most part, I do like to try doing one full clip. But it doesn't always work out that way.
And then what editing do you use?
I just use TikTok.
TikTok?
Yeah, TikTok to edit my videos. I tried doing Instagram, but I think it's just a lot more work. I think just because I'm not as familiar with it. So I'll take my TikTok videos and just post it to Instagram with that.
I'm surprised you don't use CapCut. I feel like everybody uses CapCut.
Yeah, everyone does, but also another thing I'm just not familiar with, and I think it's just easier to have it right then and there, so I can just put it out right away.
Wow, that's impressive.
Thank you.
And then how long does it actually take from going to a restaurant to actually posting the video?
That's the tough one. It depends on the restaurant. So let's say I went to San Diego this last weekend. I want to be there and I want to be present. And sometimes I'll take those 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and just like, if I know it's a quick clip, I'll just post it right then and there. But if I'm by myself, usually it's posted within 20 to 30 minutes.
Wow, that's pretty quick.
Yeah, I try to do it right away, because also there's a million things I have to do afterwards, and I know I'm going to forget about it. So if I don't do it right then and there, then it's not getting posted.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then what's your favorite type of food to record?
Oh my gosh. I would say coffee and matcha, just because it's easy. You don't have to open things up. You don't have to make a mess. Every time I do a food review in my car, it's a mess after. So it's an easy cleanup if I spill a little bit of matcha or coffee. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the foodie reviews, when you're messier, I feel like I'm not sure if you're familiar with Spanish, but como que se te antoja. Like it's kind of like you kind of make, how would you say that, Angel, in English?
It makes you crave something.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
It makes you kind of like,
Yeah.
the sloppier are you kind of make the
Like,
first
it looks better, it looks
exactly,
good.
exactly. So I like being messy when it comes to doing content like that.
Yeah.
And then, do you ever feel pressure to post a certain type of content?
That's a good question. Yes and no. I do feel the pressure because people follow me for my matcha content, for my coffee content, and also sometimes like my food content. So if I post like my workout video, I'm like, people don't want to see this. They don't want to see me working out, because it makes them feel like kind of also like guilty, because they're eating all these things and like I am, but then I'm also working out and they're like, dang. You know?
But it's like something when one of the guys that I film with, he says, if you don't take care of your body, then, or how does Danny say it? If you don't take care of your body, like you can't take care of the rest, or something like that. So it's always good to take care of yourself,
Yes.
especially if you're eating bad. Depends if it's 4 or 5 times a day, or even 3 times a day that you're eating really bad. It's really good to kind of work that off, especially during Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I know we're all gonna eat really bad.
Yes.
And then, how do you keep your style consistent across TikTok and Instagram?
Sorry, what was that?
How do you keep your style consistent across both Instagram and TikTok?
Well, it's hard just because I think Instagram is, I feel like it's kind of harder to make it, you know? TikTok is more like realistic, real, people just post anything and whatever. Instagram is more like structured, where like it has to be more presentable, which is really hard. So I learned just to not care, and I'll post whatever, the same exact video. I'm not switching it up. You're gonna see what you saw on TikTok.
So you're consistent through both platforms.
Yes.
That's a good thing. And then, what video unexpectedly blew up the most?
Ooh. I will say my aroma video. The first time I went to Aroma, I tried their banana matcha. Everyone loved it. It got probably one of my most viewed.
Where's that one located?
That one's in the Silver Creek area.
Okay.
It's a little shopping center, the Silver Creek Plaza. That one is really good. Their cookie butter matcha, fire. But yes, that place is so good, and it blew up, and I looked terrible in the video. I was like, of all videos, you want to freaking blow this one up? I was like, fine, it's fine. And that's one thing that I learned to accept too. Like, I don't care what I look like anymore. Like, I'm just gonna post it. People are gonna see me in real life looking like this. It is what it is.
How many views did you get on that video, just alone?
I want to say like 200 something thousand and like 22 something thousand likes.
That's really good. That's really good. You know, anything above 100,000, if people are viewing it just like I do, like when I see something, I continue watching all the rest of the videos. So
yeah.
And then, what's one video you love but feel like it didn't get the love it deserved?
That's a tough one. I think like all my workout videos.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, one of your workout videos.
Yeah, they don't get love. They're not loved, but I enjoy it, and I used to love before even like posting the food, recording like my workouts and my progress and things like that, because especially I had broken my leg not recently, 2 years ago, and I recorded like the whole process of me like getting better and running a marathon, and I fell in love with that process. And I just wish it was appreciated a little more because it took a lot of work.
Yes, from going from a broken bone to running a marathon.
Yeah.
And then you're known for the matcha. What made matcha your thing?
Oh, that's a good question. I didn't start drinking matcha till like a year ago, and I would just try it here and there, but then I noticed that there was like a big boom in San Jose of a lot of newer spots. And so, of course, me being a person that loves to try new things, I was like, let's try it. And so I did it and I loved it, and I was like, oh, this one's good. Okay, what about this one? Oh, this one's even better. And I just kept it going, and I
What's your favorite flavor for matcha?
Oh my gosh, there's so many good ones. I think I love the pistachio matchas and the cookie butter matchas the most.
I haven't tasted the cookie butter.
Oh, you need to.
What's the best spot to go get the cookie butter one?
I go to a lot of home-based spots, so you have to go to their home. But there's one called May Coffee and Tea, located kind of in the Silver Creek area also. She is amazing. Their drinks are so good. And then if you want to go to like an actual shop, Aromas, cookie butter, matcha, yeah, it's good.
I usually like the strawberry one.
Oh yeah, the strawberries are like, you can't go wrong.
Oh, and the banana one. And so many bars got Angel to like the strawberry one that they make there.
Oh really?
That one was really good.
Did it have like the little chunks in it too? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, because he's all like, no, I don't like coffee, and then she's all like, why don't you taste the matcha? And then she made it and everything. He's all like, this is really good. I'm like, but they make it thick, that's why.
Yeah.
And then what are your favorite matcha spots in the Bay Area besides Aroma, which you've mentioned many times?
Yes. Let's see. Where do I start? May Coffee and Tea, like I just mentioned. Caffeine, also in the Silver Creek area. Stome, also kind of in the Silver Creek area. Last Chapter Cafe, how could I forget? That one is so good.
Where's the Last Chapter at?
She is located kind of like by Hillier Park.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's also home-based, but she does a lot of pop-ups as well. Yeah, I love supporting those smaller businesses. They're so meaningful too, like to have that genuine like connection with them and seeing them there, and then them thanking you for all you do. And I love it.
And then, what's one underrated Bay Area food spot people need to know about?
Oh my gosh, underrated. Oh, I just went to this taco spot. I don't even know her name, but she's gonna be at Christmas in the Park selling her tacos. She is so underrated. I love her tacos. I don't even remember her name. I think her Instagram or her TikTok was Lore4505, but she sells tacos. She's gonna be at Christmas in the Park. If I find her again, I'll let you guys know. But
what's your favorite foodie city outside of the Bay Area?
Ooh.
LA, just kidding.
No, San Diego. I just got back from San Diego, and I love their food scene too. Yeah, they have so many good spots. So I would say San Diego. But if we're going Bay Area, I would say Fremont.
Well, we just outside of Bay Area, so San Diego.
Okay, yes, San Diego.
And then, what's your go-to order when trying a new place? We could do food and then coffee.
Okay. For coffee, I would say whichever flavored latte they have. I like to talk to the people working at the register. They hate it sometimes. They're like, oh my god, this order. But I like to know what they like, their opinion. So I'll ask them, and they usually go, oh, this one. and it's usually kind of just like a flavored latte, like a vanilla latte or something like that. For matcha, my go-to would be a strawberry, because I feel like if you mess up a strawberry matcha, like you're doing something wrong. So that's a go-to. And then for food, it depends on the type of food. I would say like Asian food is just like regular like noodles. I love like just regular noodles, like spicy noodles. So good.
What about Mexican food?
Mexican food, tacos or a burrito.
Okay.
Yeah, like those two you just can't.
What's the best burrito in San Jose? Don't say
Oh my god. that's tough. Oh gosh. Best burrito. I had one from what is it called? No, Tacos El Compa. They have really good burritos. Really good burritos. I like theirs a lot.
I've heard that a lot.
Yeah.
I still haven't gone.
Yeah.
And then shout out to Tacos El Cuñado. That place is pretty good.
Oh, is it?
And then La Miranita. Have you ever been to that one?
No, I haven't been to that
Right
one.
now, it's at the G spot right there on Alum Rock.
Yes, I have to go.
Yeah, check that place out. What makes the collaboration feel right for you?
Sorry, what was that again?
What makes a collaboration feel right to you? Like, have you collaborated with anybody, like restaurants,
Yeah.
foodies, anything
Yeah.
like that? Like, what makes the collaboration feel right for you?
What makes it feel right for me is when the owner or whoever is running it lets me know that like we want your full 100% honesty when you're doing this, and they appreciate any type of feedback. There's places that kind of expect you to just make them look good or whatever, but when they're like, we don't care what you say, let us know, we'll make adjustments. And when you give back like your feedback, I think when they're like, okay, we're gonna make adjustments right then and there, like we heard you, we understand, let's make improvements right then and there, and I love that.
And then do you make a video of it, or do you kind of just go taste the food and just give your feedback back to them?
Yeah, so it depends. Sometimes I'll give them their feedback and say if it was like, for example, if it's like just terrible, I'll just tell them that, and they'll be like, okay, we're gonna make adjustments. And then I'll even say that like in the video, like it's not like my favorite, but these other drinks, are better. Or and then sometimes they'll comment, or they'll say, or I'll say in the video like, oh, like they're probably gonna make like improvements and things like that. And I think I did that with Aroma one time, and they did their cookie butter matcha. I'm telling you, the first time I had it,
you gotta go, Angel. You heard it.
Yes.
What's the biggest misconception people have about being a foodie creator?
That it's easy. I think they just see the video and they think that I just went and had my drink, had my food, and that was it, but it's not that easy. It takes a lot of time out of my day to go and do these things and post these things. I think my time is really valuable just because I'm so busy, and yeah.
It's gonna become easier when you have your AI robot right behind you filming.
Yes.
What are some challenges that come with being a foodie creator?
Making it to everything that you want in a timely manner. I think I sometimes overwhelm myself. Like I need to go here, I need to go here, I need to go here, and I just can't find the time, or I just need to take a step back. For example, like was it yesterday or like 2 days ago, I was supposed to go to San Francisco for a collaboration, and I just couldn't make it. It's an hour and 15 there, an hour and 15 back, and I have to be there for 30 minutes to do all the content or whatever. And I was like, I'm not doing this, and it's free. Yeah. So I'm wasting a lot of my time and energy to go there and back, and it was just, sometimes it's just not worth it for me to go that far.
Exactly.
So
there's so many spots here in San Jose or around the area as well, especially if you're doing it for free for a lot of small businesses as well.
Yeah.
So anybody who wants to tap in as well, she's up for doing collaborations, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So anybody who wants, tap in. Do you ever deal with burnouts, and how do you handle it?
Yeah. I definitely have burnouts where I'm kind of just exhausted and going new places. I kind of just want to take a step back, but at the end of the day, these are places I feel like I would go to anyways eventually, so I'm just like, might as well just get it out of the way right now. And at the end of the day, I'm helping other people, and that's kind of what it's all about. Like, especially with these small businesses, I really want to get their name out there or help them in any kind of way that I can. And gotta just not make it about me.
Absolutely, and that's basically why we kind of did this, not just to hear about business owners, but actually try to connect, try to do networking amongst each other, because one another wants to help one another, and once we help one another, we grow.
Yes,
you know,
100%.
And then how do you balance real life with creating content?
Just working on a strict schedule. I think I grew up with a strict schedule 24/7, and it kind of came just second nature to me when I grew up. Planning out my day, using a calendar, making sure I'm here at this time, or coming early to things, and just not being in a rush. I think everyone is just always in a rush when they do things, and then they're not planning ahead, you know? And I think just planning ahead really helps with everything that I do in my life, especially with the content creating.
And then what are your long-term goals as a foodie influencer?
Yeah, that's great. I mean, I would love to have like paid collaborations one day with these companies, bigger companies. I think that's like the ultimate goal, just putting myself out there to big time people, big time opportunities. I think that's the end goal for me.
And have you worked with anybody, like not just big, but any paid collaboration so far?
No.
Not yet?
Everything I've done has been free, or willingly I'm paying for the drinks. But yeah, no, never gone paid so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she is up for doing free content, but as well, if you are willing to help her out to grow as well, please tap in. We will leave her name right here as well again. But let's move on to the next question.
Yeah.
Do you eventually want to build a brand, product, or business on your own?
Yes, I have a dream that I would love to own like my own coffee shop. It takes a lot of work.
Of course. Any business takes a lot of work.
Yeah, exactly. And
even being a content creator.
yes, exactly. So I would definitely have to give up a lot if I wanted to do that, because I would want it to be exactly how I want it. And my boyfriend also wants like that for me too, like to have like a little small business like that. I think that would be really fun, just like a hobby to have. But I love my job, so.
So most likely something you guys don't know, she knows how to make coffees.
Yes. Not very well, but the more places I try, the more I'll understand and get that recipe right.
Absolutely, you got to start somewhere, honestly. Yeah. And then what kind of message do you hope your content sends to people watching?
That's a great question. I would say just like supporting small businesses, and we're all human. We're all trying these places, kind of just support one another. You know, we're all trying to make it out here. So just having each other's backs, supporting, spreading less hate, because there are people that hate on your ratings or your reviews, and it doesn't really help anyone to say those things. So just supporting one another.
You're just being honest, because you're not going to want her to be like, oh, this place was really great, and then you go and you spend your money and it's like, yeah, it's not that great.
Yeah.
You're going to be putting more hate onto it because she's going to send you to something that is not that great. So honestly, believe the honest reviews of places, because not everybody wants to be genuine doing content creating, and for those that are being genuine, you need to give credit to them.
Yes.
And then how do you feel about the community you've built on TikTok?
I love it. It's so fun. Oh my gosh. I want to keep growing and like creating more relationships with the people that I follow. I'm honestly really bad at like following up with people, with other people, you know, and supporting them and making sure that I'm putting myself out there to make sure they know that I'm also supporting them, and I want to do better at that and to just grow our community and build like a stronger connection with these people. Same thing with the business owners. I want to reach out to them and be like, yes, I love that, that's a great idea, that drink is so good, things like that, just to build like a stronger connection with these people, because I feel like I've kind of lacked that, so I need to put more effort into that for sure.
Has anyone ever told you your content helped their business?
Yes. Last Chapter Cafe, Aroma, there's more. I know there's more, but for sure they show that appreciation to me, and that's kind of what I'm talking about. Like I want to show that back too. I guess my videos are doing that for them and showing them the appreciation. So yeah, I love when they're like, I love the video, people are coming. I enjoy
Well,
that.
that speaks a lot because if they wouldn't have watched you, they wouldn't have found out about that.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
And then how do you stay authentic when social media is so focused on trends?
Yes. I think it's easier for me because I'm so open and honest, and I don't really fall into like these trends or like faking it and things like that. Shout out my parents again. They really built me to be like a strong, independent individual, and like I've never really been a bandwagon. You know, I'm a Raider fan, so I'm not a bandwagon. Go Raiders.
Go Raiders.
Yeah, so
I'm a Raider fan. I'm a Raider fan too.
Yes, so I'm built on honesty and loyalty and all those things. So.
Yes, go Raiders.
Go Raiders.
Some of the
We're
more loyal
gonna
fans
get
right
signed-
there.
Yes.
We're both gonna get signed up in collaboration with the Raiders, even though they suck this year. What's your comfort food?
Oh my goodness. My comfort food, I would say, would be quesadilla. I love quesadilla.
You should have been here for last podcast.
Oh, really?
We had birria.
Oh man. Yeah, that's so fire.
If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Quesadilla.
No, that's too filling. It's too greasy. I would say just like a chicken burrito.
Chicken burrito.
Yeah.
Just like plain chicken?
Yeah, no, I mean obviously maybe like and honestly any type of chicken, because I like burritos, but like I feel like asada sometimes like too much. So chicken is like easy. I can eat that like all day.
Of course.
Really?
Yes. The
Well,
chicken burrito.
I
Everybody
do-
says either pastor or asada. So
Yeah, well, I also like to consider like healthy options, just because I'm trying to stay fit, and chicken is a better option, I would say.
So no coffee, just burrito.
Yeah.
And then what's one food trend you refuse to try?
Oh my goodness.
Just throwing the heat at you.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen like a video and it's like, ugh, I'm good off that. I'm honestly open to anything. I don't know.
I'll give you a minute.
Yeah.
I'll give you a minute. If you had 24 hours in the Bay Area to eat everything you love, what would be your itinerary?
Oh my gosh. Okay, we gotta
Let's start with the
start.
morning to like midnight snack. Ooh.
Okay. We gotta get a breakfast burrito. Okay, that's how I'm gonna start.
Go from where? Go from where?
Cafe Rosalina or what's the other one that I liked? La Chingada. I like their breakfast burritos. I'll get from either one of those places. I would get a coffee or a matcha from somewhere. The easiest access one to me in the morning would be Academic Coffee. That one's super close to me, so and they're open early. I love when coffee shops are open early, so we'll start with that. Let's see, a little snack here and there. Let's see.
So right now we're at brunch.
We're at brunch now.
Brunch.
I could go to an actual brunch spot and go to Luna's. Yes, I love Luna's.
Have you tried Whispers on downtown?
I've had Whispers, yeah. I actually went there a long time ago. I haven't been there since.
So
but-
they have a new owner, so they've updated a lot of things. So you should
Yeah.
Whispers.
Whispers, that would be a good one, yeah. But, okay, Luna's.
And then what would you get from Luna though?
Oh, Luna's.
You gotta mention what?
They have a salad that with steak. I don't remember what it's called. That would probably get during that time, but if I was going for dinner, I'd get the parrillada, the steak one. That would be my ideal dinner. But if I really want to go somewhere for dinner, oh my gosh.
You skip lunch. We're at brunch.
Oh yeah, lunch.
And then lunch,
I
and
do
then
not eat all this.
between lunch and it's just a make believe.
Okay,
It's a make believe.
lunch. I would get, Oh god.
And then the next day you get to go on a hike in
No,
the gym and
I would be throwing up. Lunch, I would say, oh my god, this is so hard.
so many good spots in the Bay Area.
Exactly, there's so many. I'd have to switch it up. Get some like ramen or pho. Oh, I would get pho for lunch.
Spot from
Yeah. Pho Hanoi or pho Tao Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are my top two. Yes. Let's see.
Have you tried, somebody was telling us pho TikTok.
No.
Where did he say it was at?
I've never heard about this.
Oh, okay. I
You
think you weren't here. I don't think it was another guy. But yeah, he says it's on North Capitol, I really want to say.
Okay.
But it's like not TikTok like the app, but TikTok
Yeah.
like a clock.
Oh. Okay.
And then the other one, and then Pho San Jose.
I haven't had pho San Jose, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say it's really good.
Yeah.
Too. But Fonai, I've gone to that.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, I love that one. Oh gosh, lunch, dinner. I would go.
What about
to...
the snack between lunch and dinner?
Oh my god!
Let's say like an ice cream shop. I don't know. Have you gone to an ice cream shop?
What is it called? Rocco's Tacos, I think it's called Rocco's Tacos. That place, it's like an ice cream sandwich, but it's like in a hard taco shell. Like the ones you would get from like the ice cream truck.
Yeah.
It's like that, but like it's handmade and like you get to choose your own like toppings and stuff.
I haven't been there.
I'm trying to think where it's at. I want to say like in the Almaden area. Yeah. Yeah. That one place is really good. I love my desserts. I could go on about my desserts. Stan's Donuts.
Yes.
They're open only early, so that would be add that to my brunch. But let's see. Yeah, Rocco's Tacos, that's a good one.
Shout out to the best Bay Area food guys. We did a video for Stan Donuts as well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that place was fire.
That place is amazing.
They're so soft,
Yeah.
and then the chocolate on top of it, the one that I got was so rich.
It's so fresh. That place is so fresh. I love it. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do that for a little snack, and then for dinner, my favorite dinner spots. That's tough. I can't even think right now. Favorite dinner spot.
So much for being a foodie.
There's honestly so many places in my head. I'm like, what is my favorite? What is my favorite?
Maggiano's. That place for pasta.
Maggiano's? No, that one's good.
And then for steak.
Oh, have you been to Joey's in Valley Fair?
No, but I've
Oh
heard
my
of
god, that place is so good. Add that to your list. Yeah, I would go there for dinner. I love that place. Yeah.
What's been your most memorable moment with the followers or your business?
It's not just one specific instant, but when, because a lot of my videos, I say like, let me know like how you like it when you go try it. And when they actually follow up and let me know how they like it, I love that. I love that because I mean it. Like I don't just say it just to say it. Like I actually mean. Like, I want you to come back to me and let me know how your experience was because we're all not gonna have the same experience.
Of course.
So when people reach out and be like, hey, I just went to this place that you recommended. It was so good. I loved it. I got this. Blah blah blah. I love that. So yeah.
I'm gonna send you a message and be like, yeah, that place.
Yeah, and I love the honesty too. And some people take that way too far because like. I think I did like I expanded on like a bunch of restaurants in the Bay Area, and I got so many hate comments for one of it was Lazy Dog, and some people were like, once you said Lazy Dog, I was like, you're out, and I was like, I got a really good item from there. I haven't tried every single thing.
We actually just went to Lazy Dog and I had their barbecue. It was pretty good.
Yeah, and I had like a seasonal item, and it was amazing, and. Everyone was like, yeah, I can't trust you. You're not real. I'm like, oh, what did I do? So I guess some of their items aren't good, but I wouldn't know. I like mine.
And then what advice would you give someone wanting to start a foodie page today?
Just stay consistent. Even when you think that your content is not going to make it or too good, there will be a time. And you just got to be patient and just be consistent. And make sure that you actually enjoy what you're doing, because I think a lot of people do it and then expect something out of it, and when you don't have the expectation that things are going to go well, then it's just like a hobby, you're just doing it for fun, and that's when it's really like enjoyable, when you just don't take it like you're trying to make it big, you know?
Well, yeah, because they always say, there's always that saying that everybody says, find something you love because you won't work the day in your life.
Exactly, and I love my job, that's another thing. I love my kids, I love my job, it's so fun, so, I mean, if I'm loving my job and I can also do this content creation outside of it, I'm set.
Yes, no, it shows that, you know, you have a lot of integrity in everything that you do, and honestly, you know how to multitask.
Yes.
And where do you want to take your content in the next year?
I kind of like where I'm at. I do. I really enjoy what I'm doing, and there's so many new places that come around, and I think what I would enjoy is kind of just collaborating like on a deeper level with these companies, like getting like behind the scenes, you know, things like that. I think that would be really fun.
Of course.
But I'm taking it slow. I like the pace that I'm going. I like what I'm doing. So I wouldn't take it up a notch.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then who inspires you in the food or creator space?
She's such a foodie. She doesn't know it, but she's such a little foodie. She'll like send me little recommendations. She's like, "Oh, have you heard about this place or this place?" And I'm like, "No, I haven't. Let me add it to my list." So yeah, I love when she sends me little videos. And same thing for other people. I love when they send me like places and things like that. But yeah.
Is there any foodie or creators that you follow?
Yeah, I follow a few. This one, Ten's Matcha, she's my girl. She doesn't really do like go out there and go to like food places and do reviews, but she takes her time with her matcha creations and like trying different types of matchas, and I love it. She's so cute. So shout out her. I love Ten's Matcha. Follow her if you really want to get into your matcha content. But yeah, I think I followed like a few, like Natalia. She's super cool.
Mm-hmm.
She's amazing. I love her food. I love her energy, and I think that like energy does not lie in these videos.
Absolutely.
So like I love her bubbliness and her energy. So yeah.
And finally, what's the biggest dream you have for yourself, inside or outside of social media?
Oh gosh, I mean, I'm very lucky that I have kind of met every single dream that I've had already. I'm really young, so I'm obviously gonna shoot for the stars, keep going for that, but I think I'm really happy with all of the dreams that I met. So like going to college, being first gen, going to get my bachelor's, my master's, running a marathon, things like that. Those are dreams I've already accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel really fulfilled in life.
That's really good.
But of course, like there's always things that you need to reach for. I think that's kind of how you become a better person. Is always looking forward to something new. Right now, it's kind of just, I don't know. I would say like I would definitely want a family eventually, but that's like not even in the next year or two. So like that's something for the future. And I think it's kind of just being the best, most authentic person that I can be for myself. And then in terms of like food content creation, my dream right now is kind of just to see other businesses thrive.
Absolutely.
I love that, and I really truly hope that all these small businesses that deserve it are successful, and that's all that matters to me right now.
Of course. Well, thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of the Vibe Blueprint. Thank you, Ashley, for coming through. Thank you as well. I would love to give you one of our hoodies.
Yes.
What size are you? She can try it on afterwards, but we would love to give you a hoodie.
Ooh, that's nice.
So you can represent San Jose and represent our brand as well. So.
My kids are gonna love this. They'll be like, "Where'd you get that?"
All right. Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you for the people who did tune in on TikTok. Appreciate it, and thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
To the evergreen, it's the Vibes Blueprint where the stories align. Dreams get drawn, one line at a time. Mic check, 1, 2. We're building the scene from the heart of the bay to the evergreen. City beats humming, culture in the veins. Catch a local bus, hear the wisdom it contains. Street art talking, murals speak truth. Graffiti tales louder than a sermon in the booth. Questions drop heavy, sparking light in the shade. Every guest a gem, every word we trade. From poets to painters, builders to the shrewd. We connect the dots, blueprint the mood. Energy electric, the vibes kinetic. Every story shared is unapologetic. Keep the grind moving, no time to rest. Every episode's a masterpiece, manifest.